Okay guys, we are going to do a little bit of one more last video for the day. And again, I'm open to more suggestions if you guys have other topics that you would like to have me discuss. This one, now we're going to talk about cleaning off the cells, deprogramming, and reprogramming. And again, if you don't have the book Healing Laws of the Bible, this book is amazing and very, very helpful. We're not gonna do full on chemistry here, but I am gonna go into a little bit about how essential oils work with the cells, because the cells are little tiny universes, and we are all actually really huge computers, and all of these cells and these little universes run the show of all of our body. And so it's very important that we're keeping our cells healthy and clean and working and functioning in the highest capacity possible. And so let's talk about how to clean the cells. Now, your cells can get corroded and covered, just like picture like if your car out in pollen season, it can get covered up in the pollen and the dirt as you're driving. Different things cover it. And imagine your windshield just full of stuff. We can actually go and clean off that windshield so there's a clear view through the windshield. And same with the cells. The cell's job is to absorb nutrients and information and to send information. So when they're all moving around within you, there are billions of them, by the way, within your body, and they're all moving around doing their job of sending information and talking to the body and telling about it what to do and taking in information and helping keep the body going. And it all works together. And so to keep them manageable and in the best top-notch ideal opportunity for them, then there are things that we could do to help support them. So when you use phenols that actually go through, and it's like cleaning off the glass or the outer casing of the cell, the protective casing. And so the more clean you can keep the cell, the better opportunity for it to absorb great nutrients, absorb information, pass on information, and just move around and do what it's supposed to do. If there's a thick coating on it, then they're bumping around, maybe getting misinformation or spreading misinformation. And if they mutate and or split, then again, they're going to have the same negative programming or bad programming and lack of ability to receive positive and or good information or nutrients. And so we want to keep them happy and healthy with our cells. So phenols will help clean not only the cell but the receptor sites. And so as you are getting that information, it's an awesome easy access to be able to receive what you're supposed to, the proper things that you're supposed to. It transforms hormones, peptides, steroids, intercellular messages as well. And so we want to make sure that these neurotransmitters are doing everything they can do and work in the top notch. We secondly have some cells that may have bad programming, and you can have bad programming from your DNA. There's all kinds of studies on epigenetics out there, meaning things can be passed down from your grandparents, whether it was a dis-ease type situation or even emotional programming, where people, and even things like poverty and things like that, are actually recorded in the cells. And so we can program and reprogram and deprogram these cells, and there's tons of studies on epigenetics where you can actually go through and deprogram these patterns so you're not continuing the negative patterns or disease in your family line, or within your organs or your body or your blood. And so sesquiterpenes seem to work really great in that subcellular process. This allows, my bird's gonna give me an amen. This allows for the DNA and the RNA, which in the past people didn't even know this could be changed. Now they're seeing that this can actually change in the RNA and the DNA and the cellular memory of your cells. So this is like huge, 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 huge findings that essential oils now, and what's high in sesquiterpenes, frankincense, cedarwood, brain power, those kind of things, that actually deprogram things. I like to use those oils, especially right here on the base of my skull. Right here, there's like a hole. If you put your finger right there, right at the base of the skull, obviously on the main arteries, on the nose, on the feet, lots of different things. So definitely we can deprogram or erase incorrect information that's in our DNA, and then we can actually reprogram it, which is the third opportunity. Not only clean off the receptors and clean off the cells, not just deprogram, but we can reprogram, which is really cool. And the chemistry involved in the essential oils for that would be monoterpenes. Monoterpenes work both at a subcellular level and an intertraceable cellular level. So, and they protect against free radicals, which is so cool. So they work with the cells to produce properly programmed cells. That is huge. It helps with the RNA and the DNA. It helps to ensure proper cell-to-cell communication, which is what you want to do. You want the communication to be awesome and free and reliable programming. You want good programming. You want the I am God in me full of miracles and health and wealth and knowledge and clarity and revelation and all those things that God is in us. We want that programmed within ourselves. And so, anyway, reprogramming is a huge way to maintain bodily function. And so when we can reprogram anything positive and help with the epigenetics, then we're going to have a better day. So again, just a short little, very, very tiny chemistry class on this. If you want to look up biblically about generational curses, you can look up Exodus 25, verse 5, 34, verse 7, Numbers 14, verse 18, Deuteronomy 5, verse 9. There are lots of different things that the scriptures offer teaching about genes from our parents, immutable, incurable, quote, things that we're seeing don't have to be incurable, that we can actually change epigenetics. Not just through essential oils, but through decreeing, through food and what have you. We do not have to take on the things of our ancestors. When Christ came for us and died for us, we took his blood and his personification within us. And so these oils just help work with that. And I'm very, very happy and excited that we get the opportunity to not only use them on ourselves and our family, but to share this with other people so we can actually shift the whole world and help it be a place full of ease and grace and love. All right? I love you. I hope you can get this out to your team and explain to them how we have this great opportunity to put these in our body and in ourselves right now today. All right? I love you. Amen. Bye.